DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Hey, it's Christmas Eve. Yeah, I hope you're well. I'm out taking a walk and went and did a bit of last minute shopping. A few things that we still needed, like cream or stuff like that. And yes, I did buy a beer or two. I saw something I never tried, but I'm not here to talk about that. Yeah, today is the 24th, so Christmas Eve, and it's my mom's birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. I'm going to put up a little picture in a bit over on Facebook, but I just wanted to mention it here. She's going to be 87. Yeah, so it's an age, where you always wonder, especially like if you're at my age in your 60s, you're thinking like, that's not so far away anymore, is it? And you know something? It isn't. With the speed that time does go the same speed. And I have a vlog that I'll be talking about in probably some time, maybe soon, that we're saying about how to slow time, which is a little bit of an amusing concept, but anyway, it is interesting. But we all know that time is going really quickly, doesn't it? And at the same time, with all this pandemic, many of us have the impression that we are losing time, losing years. Well, that's what I wrote in my annual Christmas letter, is if anything that I have learned from the pandemic is to really appreciate that time with loved ones. Now, one thing is I've mentioned actually several times is how I find December and the time leading up to Christmas, as I call it sometimes, the silly season. I don't actually like December all that much, but just mostly because of the reasons, like I say, that lead up to all this stress. But I think about Christmas, as a holiday, and I did say holiday, which I could actually convert into holy day, is that if I think about that, is one thing I like about Christmas a lot. Some people say they like Easter better. I think if you think about it, though, for many of us, and I almost think it doesn't matter if you're a Christian believer or not, but behind Christmas is actually the idea of God becoming flesh, a human being, and going through same things as us. Getting a cold, having the sniffles, and so on. And being able to associate with humanity. A lot of people say, well, Easter is the big thing, resurrection and all that. And I get that. I do get that. But with Christmas, you've got the baby. You've got the person who is in need. You've got the person that can't survive without the others. You've got the person that is loved and with a smile loves. And you know something? That's what we all need. And I think that's one of the things that Christmas does do. Maybe Christmas, with all the presents and everything, there's a certain, of course, there's a big materialism thing, of course. But there's the fact of, sometimes presents are also to show affection. But, I think that's one of the things that really touches me about the Christmas period. More and more, I have said that in other vlogs, but when I'm asked, what do you want? I've got all I need. But I can't take time from my kids if they don't want to give it to me, if they don't take the time to give it to me. So I'd much rather ask for time together. I was walking with my first son of DC yesterday. He was going to get his booster shot. So we were walking over to the center, and he said to me, is there a best before date on your Christmas notes because I had written to him an outing with your dad as a present. And I said, of course there's no, best before date. And so he said, Well, he said, I've got something planned. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got planned, And that is really good. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, it's my present, so I told him. I said, I have to make a veto, though, in case it's something that I can't do. Oh, but I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. I think also that's one of the things that we all know there's up and downs at Christmas, up and downs of being a parent, a working parent, what you might have with your children, the pains and the joys that, having a family brings. But, there's just something about that. It's nice. And like I said, for a Christian, there is really something to think about there. And so many of us tend to forget it. The messages just become so familiar for everybody that we do tend to forget it, don't we? But it's joy. It's good news. It really is. Okay, everybody. So as you can see, I'm walking along, and yeah, the snow is partially gone now. The fact is that we've had really cold weather. Well, really cold, not for North American standards, but for over here, around close to like -9 or something, which is not really that cold, but people think it is. And the snow we had is just kind of like gone. The advantage, though, is that it's not icy. Right now it's 0, so freezing temperature, but since there hasn't been any new real humidity, I'm not too worried. But I always worry a lot. Sorry, not only vlogger's itch, but I got a bit of drip in the nose there. Yeah, so I was talking about something until I interrupted myself. Yeah, so it's just one of those nice days actually right now, but with less snow maybe than one would hope for. I'd hope it doesn't rain before Christmas. You can see a little bit. Let me see, can I zoom in on that? Oh, I'm in what you call the cinematic mode, so I don't think I can. Well, anyway, whatever. Yeah, so Merry Christmas, everybody, and I really hope that you have a blessed Christmas. And for those of you who are going through pains and sorrows, I send my love, I send hugs, and think of the good things. They will help you get through that. I know it's easy to say, I've been there as well. So think of the good things. Merry Christmas, everybody. DC signing off. Take care.